we are going to check out the A to Z of a wet market in Beijing. We are right now at the Sanyuanli market in the Embassy district, which is the Chaoyang district of Beijing.
Actually, the interesting thing is that this is a market where not only a lot of Chinese, but a lot of foreigners also come to do their grocery stores, and this is one of the best places for me, for example, to buy halal meat. And they have lots of things, like they have fruits, vegetables, meat.
Wet markets are basically for all the food producers. I come here for my seafood and mutton as well.
Mutton.
Yes. And also some of the Indian herbs, Indian and Pakistani herbs and spices are available in this market.
Sare shan ke national ke dabbe.
So let's go and check out. We are wearing the mask because we are in the COVID-19 times. When we enter, I see we also have a thermal scanner there.
Yeah, and this is what the new normal looks like.
Exactly.
So it would be interesting to experience that as well.
The market starts with the fruit section.
Delicious fruits.
Of course.
I'm a fruit person before anything
great.
else. So, and this amazing variety of fruits. Look at all of these tomatoes.
At the variety of tomatoes here.
Ye karele. Do you have this in India? The same type?
Mostly it was the smaller versions that was available in
Ours
India.
are more bitter and dark green.
Exactly.
Sort of
it's the same. So India and Pakistan, we have perhaps the same kind of vegetables. So we can see we have rice from Pakistan.
Achha, can people haggle over here on prices or no?
Yes.
A little bit, right?
Yes, a little bit. Of course, yeah, they can.
There's really like new stuff every time.
Actually looking for the green chili that I usually come here, and somehow I think because of the supply chain disruption that COVID-19 has implemented, that particular green chili I'm not seeing today. I can see it. Fine.
Okay.
We are very familiar with this green chili, this size in India, and I believe in Pakistan as well.
Yes, we have the same one.
Yeah, because this is a bit hotter.
Oh look, he's paying via WeChat. Halal.
Wo
halal.
Wo halal. Now we are entering the meat section, and we have the halal shop here. It is certified by the authority. You can see 50 half kilo. And you have mutton as well?
Mutton,
45 half kilo.
no bone, the same way.
Okay, so basically mutton is about 45 RMB half kilo today, that's the rate. And for beef, it's 50 yuan per kilo.
Half kilo.
Half kilo.
Half kilo.
Sorry,
So we sell by half kilo here.
Yeah, we sell by half kilo
different from
here.
India because it's different from Pakistan.
Exactly, we sell by kilo in India and Pakistan, but here it's they sell by half kilo. Yes, of course.
I want to show people something very fascinating.
Right.
If you don't know, look at this black chicken. And it's supposed to be really healthy. Like black sesame, black beans are generally considered to be more nutritious. So that's something pretty special about China. People who come here often, I think they know.
Exactly. Now, pork is a staple in China. They have different cuts, they have the sausages. So when you read the reports about wet markets in, say, the Western media, there's a lot of concern about hygiene, etc. But if you see how clean and sanitized this market is.
I'm sorry, but cleaner than some of the markets.
Some of the markets
Lahore. I'm from Lahore. The real issue of wet markets comes from some Western countries that feel it's already pretty disgusting to see like lots of raw meat displayed like that. But actually, one of the reasons that Chinese people prefer to buy meat like this is that they know it's fresh. And this is true for Pakistanis as well.
It's the same in India as well.
In my childhood, we used to go and see the chicken, and he used to
slaughter it right in front of you, right? Yeah. So that has been the, I think, tradition in.
To know it's fresh. Abhishek, actually in Lahore, I think most cities in Pakistan, like we don't have the culture of malls or supermarkets.
Right.
Bazaar.
Bazaar ही तो होता है. Yeah. Of course.
I mean, this is still like a very mallish bazaar.
So in Delhi, there are two big mandis famous. So one is the Azadpur Mandi, which is largest mandi in Asia, the wholesale mandi in Asia, they used to call it. And then there is the Ghazipur Mandi, which is pretty much like this one, that they have the section for meat and seafood and vegetables and fruits and other places. So that's also very popular in Delhi. So
and these are the lots of people go there
every day. Yeah, every day.
Okay. There is another section. This is the flower section. It's so beautiful. Usually, Abhishek, the section is bigger. I think maybe some of the shops. So you know that we're still opening up. We're going back.
Right.
So, for example, this door behind us, this one, this shutter
this
is
used to be
open.
another entrance.
Yeah.
But this is
So
closed
they're
right
also
now.
making sure that everyone who enters is safe and scanned, etc.
I think because it's just been few weeks that Beijing is kind of trying to get back to the new normal, as they're saying.
Yeah.
Getting back to grip with life. This market was closed for almost 2 months, and this is a market which is kind of a lifeline for a lot of people here who get their stuff regularly from this place.
For seafood lovers, look at that.
Really big king crabs. You have
Lobsters. Look at that green one.
all the variety of shell fish.
He's smiling at us. See, he's wearing gloves, an apron.
Yeah, you see,
And I know people are so friendly here. In Chinese cuisine, how beautifully they decorate the food matters, and even when they're selling, they try to be so aesthetic about it. Look at how this is displayed. It's like a painting.
exactly. And I would like to tell you that ZOON, some of the fish, variety of fish which is very popular in India, for instance, in eastern part where I come from, Bengal, like hilsa. It's a very popular fish.
Yeah.
That's available in this market.
Can
in
I
one of
see
these
it?
shops. I can
Can we
just-
see it?
Usually it's frozen, so they keep it inside. It comes from Bangladesh
Wow.
or Myanmar. So this is a photo of hilsa that I carry because I don't know the Chinese name for it, and I show it to her, and she knows the fish. Can I see? Yes. And I will ask the price.
Half kilo.
Half kilo 65.
Half kilo.
So it's basically half kilo for 65 yuan. So as we see in the background, we also have wine shops in this wet market. Of course, wine नहीं होता है तो इंडिया में कहते हैं ड्राई डे. पाकिस्तान में
Pakistan में नहीं, we are-
नहीं होता.
it's illegal.
Right.
But like also one of the points of showing this is that we think wet markets are like raw animals, bats and whatnot. Like some people think that, but it's literally everything that you can buy.
Exactly. It's, Zoon, you can show it. It's from your country.
This was the best thing I saw when I came here for the first time. These are all national ke dabbe. Kadai gosht, chicken jalfrezi, garam masala. Oh, it's made in
It's made in
Karachi. Yeah. And खुले मसाले भी पड़े हुए हैं.
See.
ये हल्दी है, मिर्च है,
दालचीनी है,
दालचीनी.
लौंग है.
Yeah. ये करी पत्ता है ना?
नहीं, that's bay leaf, तेज पत्ता. You use that in your cuisine also, right?
Yes, we do. Spices, herbs, these are extremely good for the immune system. They have a lot of antioxidants. So inadvertently, in our diet, we have many spices. Whether you're eating a lot of meat or not, maybe people have different eating habits, but they all consume a basic mixture of spices. And China has the same thing. They consume a lot of these herbs and spices in their food, which are traditional. They've been passed on for like centuries and centuries, if not millennia. And that is one of the reasons that they have a good immune system.
Also, traditionally, our food, which includes all these herbs and spices, and they are also a very seasonal. The focus was always on fresh products, which means whatever is available in that particular season. So you are in sync with the nature. That was the whole idea. Eastern civilization has existed far longer than the West. And of course, after industrialization, they led a kind of a movement towards development, which is understood as development. But that's not true, because these markets, these kind of markets, have existed for so many centuries. And this is the way of life.
This is the way of
and
life.
this generates so much employment.
It's ironic that some of the misconceptions we have are based on things that even we don't share, with the Western countries.
True.
So just having more exposure and being open-minded is very important in many parts of the world. People use different kinds of meat. One market in China is selling a certain meat. Then every Chinese is labeled with that stereotype.
I have also been to the other more traditional wet markets, which are perhaps even larger than the Sun Valley markets. But by and large, I am impressed by the measures that the authorities have taken to maintain sanitation and hygiene in this office. They have made it very clean, and
They're constantly washing the floor
exactly.
in front of us right now.
So one of the reasons why it is called wet market is because
The floor is always wet.
they have exactly.
I would recommend anyone visiting any city in China to find out where a wet market is and just go there. See
Exactly.
for yourself what it is. Maybe all of them don't